What's going on, T? How you doing, buddy? Washington County News. How are you?
Washington County News. How are you?
Don't think I've seen you on my channel before.
Washington County News. How are you?
Oh,
Don't think I've seen you on my channel.
there we go. Want some hot chocolate? Oh my! I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that, man, for sure. What you smoking barbecue? How you doing? Pickles. My day so far is going good. Doing some laundry, actually. My wife is out with her mom, and I'm doing laundry today. Yeah, I am nuts for doing that, dude. Joe's Barbecue House. How are you, buddy? Yeah, that uh, Choco Challenge, Choco Challenge, whatever you want to call it. It's crazy, guys. Where's the other Joe? Right? Actually, I was just talking to Joe this morning. Had a good conversation with Joe this morning. We're talking NASCAR, we're talking barbecue, talking smokers. Any of you guys NASCAR fans? Yeah, George. I don't know if you should be congratulating me, but man, that stuff is hot, man. That is no joke, guys. You know, I've seen videos of that Choco challenge before, and I thought people were overreacting, honestly. Oh, nice. That's a lot of fun. I've never been to. When I lived in Phoenix, I almost went to a NASCAR race out in Vegas. Never got to go up there. But I lived in Phoenix and went to almost every NASCAR race for 4 years. That was nice. We sponsor that race, so we'd get to we'd get to go. Mo's Black Gold Barbecue. How are you, Mo? Yeah, but Vegas is insane. Because it's Vegas. People go out there and act crazy, and then add NASCAR on top of it. It's just that much better. That much better. Pulled a brisket off earlier this morning. Now on your way to the airport for a few test days at Barber Motorsports. Oh, nice. Crew chief for a Porsche team. Oh, that is awesome. So, Tom Jones, you're not into NASCAR, but you're into drag racing. Then, George, you went to Vegas for a vacation, try to figure out how to come back. Right? Vegas kind of sucks you in there. I want to go back to what you smoking barbecue. Man, that is interesting. I was into NASCAR, more road racing. I had a Camaro. Actually, if you look at my channel, I've had this YouTube channel for a long time, but just turned it into a cooking channel. But TNT, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I love your stuff, man. Trust me, you got a good channel as well, sir. But I had a Camaro. My entire life I've had Camaros. My dad gave me a 71 Camaro when I was in high school, and that's all he had to do. And I fell in love with Camaro. I know the entire history of the Camaro and the models and stuff like that. So I've had Camaros my entire life. But my last Camaro was a 2011 Camaro with a 6.2 liter, and I supercharged it. You have a pit pass to park. Oh, very nice. What up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Guys, check out Proud Souls Barbecue. You guys need any, especially if you're up in that Denver area like Pickles. Never mind, watch Ricky Robbie. Hey, there's my twin. Smoking Joe, little Smoking Joe. I'm not out of milk. Yeah, Cruz, man, if you're ever in El Paso, brother, I will turn you on to some drinks for sure. Took the day off, gonna do some cooking. Nice. Dan, how are you, sir? But yeah, so let's go back to my Camaro. So I had this 2011 Camaro and I supercharged it, and it had 10,000 miles on it. I supercharged it, changed the suspension on it, put exhaust. I mean, that car was not a 2011 Camaro by any means anymore because I was racing it. Um, Abby did a what? Abby did a one chip challenge. Oh, nice. Bet that was hot. But anyway, so those 10,000 miles were a quarter mile at a time. I mean, I raced that Camaro for 2 years and I finally blew the motor, unfortunately, and I ended up selling it. The replacement motor was $7,000. That was just a stock motor. So I lost a lot of money and I'm not going to do that again. Um, so I gave up the Camaro hobby and now I'm heavily into barbecue. We need to hook up. I'll buy some ribs, some brisket. We'll smoke. Really taste your barbecue, and some beers are of course. Okay, LRP. Are you from El Paso? Smoking barbecue tips and recipes. Hello. Oh, nice, dude. That would be cool. It would be cool to do kind of an El Paso hookup, man, and hang out. Um, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I'm actually going to be cooking up some fajitas today. I posted on my channel what you guys wanted me to cook, so I'm making some beef fajitas, some award-winning fajitas, and you'll hear the story in my video of why they are award-winning. They truly are award-winning. Um, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to come on and chat some barbecue, do some barbecue chat. So if you guys have any questions for me, um, be more than glad to answer them for you. But this weekend has been crazy. I did the Great America or Great. Hey, my wife is on. Hi, babe. She's actually watching her mom. So you'll be in March 19th and 20th. Chris, we're going on vacation the 19th and 20th. But yeah, if you guys live in El Paso and you need some good meat, Chris will bring it down. He's at Proud Souls Barbecue. Give him a call if you guys need him to bring it down to you. He'll fly it in, and it'll be frozen when it comes in. But they've got some really good meat. I've got some Snake River Farms briskets from him, and they just got Midland Meat Company products as well, which is really good stuff. Um, I got into barbecue. Oh, nice. LRP. Hey, Josh and Babe, stick around. I want to talk to you. So LRP, those are awesome, man. And offset smoker is awesome. Any possibility outside of the box, outside of my normal stuff, George, you're talking about? Um, I don't know. I don't. I've hunted plenty of rabbits when I was younger. That's what I want to talk about, Josh and Babe. I don't know if you guys are both there, but I want to talk to you guys about that because that's insane. But I've hunted a lot of rabbit. Never thought about eating rabbit. I love. I've had elk before. Actually, I have some elk meat in my deep freeze. I've got some. I got bear meat in my deep freeze as well. I got all sorts of stuff in my deep freeze. I got a wild hog that a buddy of mine went out and hunted out in Texas, and I got almost a whole hog in my fridge, but it's all cut up, obviously. Oh, okay, nice. Good to see you guys. It was a tie. I want you to cook beef ribs. I will cook. I will cook some beef ribs for sure. Yeah, yeah. How are you? But yeah, guys, Josh and Babe, check out their channel. They run an awesome channel. They're an exciting couple to watch for sure, and they are just a handful to watch. They're awesome. Babe, congratulations on that cook yesterday. I was cheering for the underdog. Um, but you pulled it off. Your presentation skills, the cheese I think you put on top of your plate was awesome. The glass of wine just did it for me. My wife's a wine drinker. I think that was a white wine that she poured yesterday, but that looked good. Looked really good. Going to hang some chickens, nice. Yeah, babe, you look like you had a lot of fun yesterday. But yeah, the beef fajitas I'm actually going to cook on a cooker that you guys have never seen before. I just got it yesterday, so pretty excited to share this cook with you guys. And I'm gonna do my beef fajitas on this new grill. I have joined the club, and you guys will see what I mean. If you watch my video on the fajitas, you'll see what my new cooker is. But Josh and Babe, I want to talk to you guys about this Choco challenge. So I saw Josh and Babe do their video on this Choco challenge, and I honestly thought, oh, okay, so yeah, my wife is with her mom, and she says that I guess they're watching my Choco challenge video, um, and so I watched Josh and Babe eat that chocolate. And guys, hit their button there, and go check out their. They got a bunch of other videos, good stuff. Hangout videos, which is awesome to see, just kicking back, drinking, eating some food. But they did this Choco challenge video, and I honestly thought that Josh was overreacting because I saw Babe, and Babe was Babe was like she was hurting, but not like Josh was. I was like, man, come on, Josh, it's not that bad. So I reached out to Fuego Box, and they sent me some, and so they sent me two boxes. The other one, I don't know if somebody wants it, I'll send it to you, man. But so I saw Josh eat that chocolate, and he was like, I think Kent said it this morning. He was looks like he was going to internally combust, because he could not put the fire out. He was drinking. I think they were drinking milk, and then almond milk, and then crackers. They were reaching for stuff to put the fire out. And I was like, come on, man, it's not that bad, because I love spicy foods. I really do. I'll eat jalapenos. Yeah, I bet it was bad. I went through 2 glasses of milk, and I don't drink milk, guys. I think that I'm lactose intolerant, honestly. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So your wife ate. So yeah, guys, check out Yaya's channel too. He and his wife did the same challenge. I don't remember you eating that chocolate. Yeah. I don't know if it was just you or your mom or your wife. I'm sorry, but yeah, your wife looked like it didn't bother her much. But Josh, on the other hand, it was killing him, and I was like, "What a big baby, man! This guy, he must not eat peppers or something." And I eat jalapenos. I mean, it's in my heritage to do that. A lot of restaurants, Mexican restaurants and stuff, they serve salsas and jalapenos and stuff. And I love serrano peppers because they're a little bit hotter than the jalapenos. Habaneros, I've had habaneros. George, you've had habaneros before. I've Ghost chili. I've never had ghost chili before. I think I've had some of the sauces and stuff. So I was thinking, Josh, you're a big baby, blah blah blah. Just you can't handle it. So there I go. Yesterday I did this video, and I opened the box, and immediately as you peel the wrapper back, you get this like slight breeze of spiciness. And I smelled it. Didn't think it smelled spicy, but I didn't think it was going to be bad. And you guys can see my reaction when I first start chewing on this chocolate, like boom, like instantly fire. And I wanted to chew it all and then swallow it. Yeah, Josh. Yeah. So Josh was even saying, because Josh is bald. Nothing wrong with being bald. I think I might go bald one of these days. My grandfather was bald. But anyway, Josh's funniest comment on that video said that he could hear or feel his hair follicles or something. Like his hair follicles were shaking in his head, which was awesome. I couldn't stop laughing when he said that. But guys, this chocolate, as I started chewing it, I was like, I couldn't believe that I was doing this at first. I got a little bit of sweetness. I forgot that I was even eating chocolate. It was just like intense, like this intense fire in my mouth, and it would not go away. I try to to hold up, and not drink any milk. Um, hey, Jacqueline, how are you? I tried to hold off by not drinking any milk at first, and then I just had to go for it. I couldn't take it anymore. And the milk would only help so little. Like it would cool your mouth, but the pain was just there. Josh, you can have that chocolate challenge. That challenge, no, thank you. Yeah, Skinny Chef, you got to try it, man. Roundhouse, how are you? But if you guys, I mean, I did tag James and T. Roy, and I tagged who else? Oh, Juan at JP Barbecue. I kind of challenged them to take the Choco Challenge. Yeah, yeah, Josh. I don't drink a whole lot of milk. I really don't. But that's the only thing that I could think that would soothe the pain. Jacqueline, thank you. Yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up if you would. Looks like I've got 7 thumbs up right now. But man, I will never. You know how they say that, because we run YouTube channels. A lot of us have YouTube channels, and nobody can really taste that stuff. I use sugar water solution for. Oh, okay. I got a bunch of ammo heading to the desert. Later, Yaya. Thanks for coming in. So Roundhouse, you're making that Chicago dog. Awesome, man. Awesome. You guys, some of you guys have. Everybody's put up some. Everybody's that done the hashtag, the Great Chicago Dog. You guys have done a great job with that. But where I was going with this is, we all have channels, and our viewers can't really taste our food. So I like to taste the food on all of my videos to kind of describe what the flavor is. I would not do it. I can tell you right now, I would not do it. All right, man. So people can't, the viewers, my subscribers, and all you guys that watch my videos, you can't really taste my food. You got to just bank on when I taste it, my expressions and stuff to if you like it or not. And I think I'm my biggest critic, quite honestly. In fact, when we have a barbecue, oh nice, we got somebody from Ecuador. Carnivoro Nativo, welcome. Sent one, how are you? But so I am my biggest critic when it comes to barbecue and eating food or making food, because it's not just barbecue that I make. I make a lot of traditional Mexican dishes and stuff like that too. I do a bunch of other stuff. But when we do have get-togethers and stuff, I don't taste my food as I'm going. I just know what flavors kind of work together. So I'll go around asking people, "Hey, is the food good? Is the food good?" And obviously, everybody that all my friends and family that have tried my barbecue or my other foods, barbacoa that I made, the smoked cheeks and stuff, they all say it's good, and I want to make sure that it's good for them, and they're not just saying that. So I kind of know what flavors to use. So when I'm tasting my food, I want to make sure that if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you guys, there's something missing here or whatever. I've never had to do that, but I've got to taste the food for you guys, really, and that way it comes out in my videos that it's actually pretty good. So, but that Choco challenge, there's no hiding that. You can't hide your facial expressions. You can't hide your hands sweating, your fingers cramping up because it's so freaking hot. You got some American Wagyu hot dogs. Ooh, nice. Don't have time to make your own buns. Very nice. It's all about the rack. How you doing? Guys, just a reminder, there's a lot of good YouTube channels that are in this chat right now. Subscribe to them. A lot of them are barbecue. I think that's what drew us to each other. But there's a lot of other folks in here that like to cook other stuff as well. Some of them do have Instagram pages. I have an Instagram page, so you can find me on Instagram as well. I do post a lot of pictures up on Instagram that I don't normally do. I don't post every cook on my YouTube channel. Sometimes I'll just post it up on Instagram. So look me up on Instagram, Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue, and we can share information there too. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the fajita video later today for dinner. My daughter wants to go to Josh and Babe. My Instagram is Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue, all together. My daughter's been wanting to go to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what she's been watching these videos and how Chuck E. Cheese is recycling their pizza slices when they take them to the back and feeding them to the people and stuff. And so my daughter's got her own little thing going on, and I'm gonna take her and her friend to Chuck E. Cheese later. I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese since I was a kid, I think. Back when they had the I remember they used to have like a puppet show or something. Living the dream, making video today. Scott Lee, how are you? So what are you guys cooking up today? Or are you guys watching NASCAR? That NASCAR race last week, the Indy 500 was crazy. Living the dream in Detroit. Very nice. Chicken legs. Nice. Very nice, Josh and Babe. I did some chicken leg, I think they were, what did I do? Asian chicken legs or something like that? Got 3 slabs of trimming. Ooh, nice. Are you doing spares or are you doing baby backs, Cruz? Homemade sausage video, T&T. Man, I've been wanting what do they call those? Sausage presses or a sausage machine or what? Oh, nice. Congratulations, Josh and Babe. I think part of that was me watching that Choco challenge over and over and over just to hear Josh say that he could hear his hair follicles. I mean, I just think about it and I start laughing. That's hilarious to me. I don't know why. A grinder, a meat grinder. Cornelius from Midland. You're smoking some tri-tip and St. Louis ribs on the pit boss. Very nice. Yeah, Midland's not too far from here. Midland oil country, man. That market is booming. So you're gonna smoke some thighs and legs. The in-laws are in the house. Just try to stay out of the house. Man, I'm the same way. I don't blame you. Sausage video. Nice. I can't. Okay, Cruz, so you're doing some spares. I can't wait to see that sausage video. You know, we've got what is that? KitchenAid. I think everybody's got that same KitchenAid. Everybody in the world, I think, has a KitchenAid mixer blender thing, and I think that you can use that to make sausages. I know it's got a little door up on the top that you can use to, I guess, make sausage. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that. Yeah, tri-tip. Yes, sir. West Texas oil field number one. Yeah, yeah. That you know, I work for O'Reilly Auto Parts, and we have stores there in Midland, and we can't keep the parts on the shelves, man. They just fly off the shelf. I mean, that market is so busy for it's such a good market for us. But that whole Midland, Odessa, Carlsbad, New Mexico, those are really good markets. The oil field markets, whether it's oil or natural gas markets, man, those markets are booming right now. You bought some pickles today. You know, I find that kind of comical that Pickles doesn't like pickles. An old manual meat grinder to make sausage with, not a KitchenAid. Yeah, I didn't think a KitchenAid would, because I think it's got to be a pretty strong machine to do that. Yeah, definitely. Congrats to Josh and Babe for hitting that fourth. They tried hard to get that, and they deserve it, man. They got a good channel. I like it. I like it. Um, Yeah, but I'd love to make my own sausage. Somebody posted. Somebody posted. I think last week when I went. TNT, you're snowed in. Man, when are you not snowed in? TNT or T. Tyron, you're man. You're up there. You're up in the snow. Somebody posted, or I subscribed to somebody last week that makes sausage. I forgot who it was. I think they're in the chat. I forgot who it was though. All right, so somebody just put a link to Cabela's. I think it was. I'll have to look at that. We actually have a Cabela's here in El Paso. I have a I bought one of those one of their vacuum sealers, and I love that thing. I put everything in there. Later, Josh and Babe. You guys have a good Sunday up there in California. Thanks for coming in, and congratulations again. But yeah, I need to get me a meat grinder for sure, just to experiment with. That'd be kind of fun. The only thing I wouldn't know is where to get the casings, because well, I guess I could. My cousin's got a sausage shop in El Paso. I could reach out to him and okay, sent one. So you got yours from Cabela's. I know they have like different models. Like, do you have like a pro version or something like that, or did you get a entry level one? My local butcher will have the casings. Yeah, my cousin uses the natural casings, and I don't know what natural means. I don't know if it's you know what, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, those casings are the, oh god, I don't even know the name. Are they the milk ducts from the cows? Is that what that is? I'm not sure if somebody knows what that is, or is it like, I don't think it's pig intestine because they're real small, they're real tiny. I think that's what they are. I think they're the milk glands for cows. Okay, so pickles, you think that they're intestines? I don't know. I don't think they're intestines because they're kind of, later Smoking Joe. They're kind of thin, so but I don't know. Hog intestines? Okay. I guess you just got to clean the crap out of them, right? Literally. They're guts. But they're good, right? Good guts. Natural casings is something you wouldn't eat. Uh-oh. I'll tell you something you should never eat is that damn freaking chocolate that I ate yesterday. Never trust a skinny chef, all right? We'll see ya. I guess it is. It might be pig intestines, but they're real thin. Like, I know that I've been to my cousin's sausage shop when he's making them, and they're almost translucent. They're like super super thin, and they come like, I mean, it comes like in a long. I mean, he's just shoving that casing onto his smoker, or onto his machine. I'm sorry, and it's extremely long. Like, he'll make one long ring of sausage with just one casing. Roundhouse, really? Yeah, I don't. Chorizo's good. Actually, my daughter just made some chorizo this morning. Eggs and chorizo this morning. They use the outermost part of the intestines and clean them. Okay. Cruz, so, you know what? Some sausage that they sell at the stores, you know, those real tough casings, man, it's like rubber. Same thing as chitlins. Okay. I've never had that before. But it's got, somebody said it, I think it was sent 1000 said they use the outermost part of the intestine. So that would make sense. Pronounce are very good. Yes. Nativo, I'm Hispanic, yes. Born and raised here in El Paso, Texas. Delana, hello, Joe. That chocolate was hot. Yes. Hot is an understatement. Um, I Kid Daddy Barbecue, hello. Welcome. If you guys want to know what that chocolate tasted like, go out there and light your chimney with some Kingsford charcoal and dump it all on the floor and get the reddest one or the one that's lit 100% all the way around. It's like glowing orange and pop that in your mouth. That's exactly what that chocolate feels like and tasted like. Just like that. I mean, that sucker was, and it's nonstop. It like penetrates the skin inside your mouth. Don't use synthetic casings. Yeah, you can tell which companies use synthetic casings, and it's nasty. You can't. I mean, I wouldn't eat anything synthetic. Roundhouse, come on, man, give it a shot, buddy. It's all for a good cause, right? Yeah, that chocolate is something I won't be doing again. Right, Jacqueline? Yeah, if you really start to think about that, if you really start to study everything that I mean, if those of you guys that drink soda, I don't drink a whole lot of soda. If I do, it'll be like a Coke Zero. Look into soda and see what's in that. Everything, guys. All the good things in life are bad for us, including cell phones. It's crazy. If you really start to peel the onion back, like Jacqueline says, every single thing. I'm drinking coffee. This is my second cup of coffee today, and some people say coffee's good. Some people say coffee's bad for you. It is what it is. I'm enjoying it. But they did release a medical study. I think it was last month. I saw that brisket is actually pretty good for you. Check out Fire and Water sous vide. Yeah, I've never done that stuff personally. I would just make bulk sausage when I'm making sausage. You would just make bulk sausage. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I got to get into that. That would be cool. Make my own sausage. Just get like a pork butt, take the bone out, and put some beef in there too. Beef and pork sausage, and use your own ingredients. That would be cool. My thought is God say use, don't abuse, right? All right, Roundhouse, later, man. Look forward to seeing that the Chicago dog, the Great Chicago Dog. Which, guys, if you guys haven't seen the video of the Great Chicago Dog, go to my YouTube channel and check out my video. And I left links for all of those that have already put videos out. Uh, Thyron was the last one this morning. I think it went out this morning, and I went ahead and tagged him on my channel as well, so you guys can check out their videos. Make your own hot dogs if you want to try that route also. That would be cool. I just don't know what's in a hot dog, and I don't know if I want to know. Probably a lot of salt. Hey, I guess you could make a low salt hot dog if you make your own hot dogs. That's a good way to look at it, right? All right, guys, I'm probably going to be on for a couple more minutes. Yep. Yeah, you can control what goes in And plus, a lot of the stuff that they put in foods these days um, are additives like MSG and stuff to make the food last longer. That hot dog sandwich is just awesome. Yeah, Jacqueline, thank you. I used uh, I used some Wagyu brisket that I had. I still have a lot of Wagyu brisket in my freezer still too, and I got one Wagyu black brisket, I think a 19-pound one, and then I've got a 18-pound Wagyu Gold um, that I still haven't cooked. I don't plan on cooking those anytime soon, unless something nice comes up. I don't know when I'm going to do that, Pickles. I don't know. My anniversary is coming up. Um, so I don't know. Well, I still don't know what I'm going to do. What I like to do is when my brisket's in my deep freeze like that, I gotta plan it. If I'm gonna cook it, I gotta plan it because I put it in my fridge for about a week so that it thaws out slowly. And that way, when I'm ready to cook it, it's completely thawed out. I don't like leaving meat on the counter or putting it in water or whatever the case may be. I don't do that. That's just invites bacteria and gets people sick, I'm sure. But although when we were younger, I know that my mom always left the turkey in water overnight, and we all survived it. So maybe there's no truth to that leaving food on the counter deal. I'm sure if it's warm or completely thawed out and you leave it out, it's going to go bad. But I guess a frozen turkey doesn't because my brothers and sisters were all still here. None of us got really sick over it. I can tell you that. Yeah, it helps build your immunity. That's for sure. You know what helps build your immunity is peppers, like that chocolate I ate yesterday. I think it's finally out of my system. Um, I will tell you guys that my daughter and I went to go buy this grill that I'm going to use on my fajitas today. This grill that I'm talking about that I just bought. I've never owned one of these, and I'm going to cook my fajitas on them. Yeah, local honey. But when we went to the store, went to the grocery store, and then we went to a place to go buy my grill and tea, yeah, and whiskey. Oh man, I'm almost out of coffee. I could have poured some whiskey on there. Let me see if I can zoom in on my whiskey back here. No, oh there it goes, there it goes. But guys, oh man, it wasn't heartburn that I felt. It was fire in my like I guess right where were at the entrance of my stomach. That I was on fire, man. I could feel it. I was burning up on the inside like an hour after I ate that freaking chocolate. Um, and then the milk too. I mean that stuff went right through me, man. TNT. I can't tell you, man. You gotta watch the video, buddy. I love you to death. I love you like my brother, man. But you gotta watch it. It's a surprise. I'm recording the video later today. I'll load that video tonight. But nice try on getting me to say what it is. It's a pretty popular grill. I think a lot of you guys might already have one of these grills, but I'm pretty excited to have one finally. I'm gonna cook my fajitas in there, and I know it's gonna be good. Those fajitas are gonna be good, guys. That video is gonna be good. But yeah, my stomach was on fire. I mean, it's on fire from top to bottom. Eric, how are you? Um, Thanks for coming in, buddy. But when you eat that chocolate, the fire starts in your mouth and it burns on the other side of your mouth too, all the way on the other side. If you know what I'm saying. A PK? No. Although my buddy Chris up at Proud Souls Barbecue, they do sell the PK grills. I might have him bring me one. because I don't own a PK grill and it's all aluminum. My go-to meal when not eating or when not grilling, I'm sorry. As far as my favorite meal, my favorite thing to eat, um, it's a Mexican dish called mole. You guys may have had it. It's not a secret. Uh, yeah, all the way back to the other side of your mouth, Eric. That freaking chocolate burns all the way through your mouth from top to bottom. TNT Weber Grill. Nice guess. You'll have to see the video. I'm not. I'm going to quit answering questions. But pickles, mole is my favorite dish. My grandmother used to make it all the time, and my grandmother would make it the authentic way with chocolate and the chilies and grind everything down into the mole sauce, and that stuff is just delicious with some corn tortillas, nice and hot corn tortillas with rice and beans, uh, just plain beans, just mashed up, and some Mexican rice. And one thing, got the '60s one. Oh, nice. No, oh, you're talking about the Weber? No. Was it you that owns that 1960 Weber? No, no. But so one thing that we would do. Oh, okay. So one thing about the mole is that in our family growing up, um, my grandmother would cook a lot, and she had 13 kids. So she obviously she was a really, really good cook. And with the mole, they would slice onions real thin, uh, just the yellow onions, just really thin. And then we would put them in a container and squeeze some lemon on top of them. Let me zoom in here. We would put some lemon on the onions and let them sit there. And then when you serve your mole, you just grab a few onions and you put it on. You can put it on top of your mole, and you eat that with your mole. And that, guys, that onion with the lemon and the mole, oh my God, that stuff is good. Let me see. What steaks will you be using? I actually, um, the meat that I'm going to be using here in Texas, guys, we know it as fajita meat, okay? But in the Hispanic community, they changed the name on it, and it's people that don't know. But obviously, since I barbecue a lot and I'm into cooking a lot, I know my cuts of meat really well. So they just used to call it fajita meat or beef skirt. But now they don't call it beef skirt anymore. Some places still call it beef skirt, but in the Hispanic community, they call it arrachera. And arrachera meat is a beef skirt. Um, so if you go to any Hispanic meat market here in El Paso, um, they make them in the steaks now instead of the fajita, the full skirt. And you'll watch my video. I bought 2 skirts yesterday, and I had the butcher trim most of the fat off because obviously at $7.99 a pound, you don't want him to sell you the complete skirt because it's got a lot of fat on it. So he trimmed it up really nice for me, and so I am using beef skirt or fajita meat, or in the Hispanic community here in El Paso anyway, we call it arrachera. Yeah, skirt steak. So, but that's what you use. Now, the skirt steak is cut a little bit thin, but and the arrachera meat, it's the same thing. But the way I like to cook my fajitas is pretty much untrimmed. You just trim the fat off of the top of them, and use the whole skirt, which is probably half an inch to an inch thick. Now, when they make the skirt steaks, they slice that down a little bit, and it's really tender. If you cut it right, it's really tender. It has a nerve right down the middle. Yeah, you got to be careful. That's why you got to. That's why you got to. Una minifalda, Cruz. Yeah, man, una minifalda. That's what it is, bro. Yeah, TNT skirt steaks are awesome. And if you can, uh, Tyron, if you're up there and you can find the full skirt that's untrimmed, just trim a little bit of the fat off, cook it, put your rubs on there, let it sit overnight. Like I'm letting my skirt rest overnight with the rubs on it. I'm gonna put it on my grill, which is gonna be freaking hot, and just sear the both sides of it. It's okay if you burn it up a little bit. I mean, not burnt, but overcook a little bit. That's not something that I want medium rare or anything like that. Um, and then when you have your skirt, it's just like this long piece of meat. The the uh, the grains of the meat, they don't run horizontal. Um, they run vertical like this. So you have to slice a wedge off of that skirt, okay, and then turn it and slice it the other way. If not, you're going to end up with a really, really tough piece of meat. Exactly, TNT. Cut it against the grain. Don't cut with the grain. That is not a piece of meat that you want to cut with the grain because it's like pulling on rope. Um, and you will not break it. I mean, you can play tug of war with a piece of skirt steak, even a cooked piece of skirt steak, and not pull it. You have to cut against the grain, and it just melts. Like it just melts apart. It's funny how meat works that way. Brisket is kind of like that, unless you smoke it like in an offset smoker. You can get away with not cutting against the grain on a brisket if it's cooked well. But in most cases, you want to cut against the grain on those two pieces of meat for sure. Yeah, that steak is really good. And you know what? No, Kent. No, I just got the rest out of my system, buddy. Oh, nice. Marinated in mustard. No, I've got another chocolate there, but I'm not gonna eat it. Heck no. You couldn't. Well, you could pay me to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. Hell no. Hell no. I won't do it. Um, but let's get back to fajita. So somebody made chicken. Who was that? Eric. You made some fajitas and chicken fajita marinated in mustard. Nice. Did you put anything else in that mustard? Yeah. Kent, I'm glad you thought it was funny, buddy. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard, but it burned from the top of my mouth all the way to the bottom of my mouth. It burned like two Iowa boys are begging you. No, dude. Mustard, salt, and pepper. Oh, nice, man. I'm gonna have to try that, Eric. And lemon juice. Ooh, that combination goes well. You know what? Maybe I'll do a live. Maybe I'll do a live video. Not this week. Maybe next weekend. Maybe I'll do a live video, and if I can raise enough money, I will do it live. I can't. I can't. I can't do it today. Um, because my system can't handle that stuff, guys. It's my plumbing is not what it used to be, I guess. Sorry if I have to. I'm trying to clean it up for you guys, but my plumbing is not what it used to be, and it goes right. It didn't go right through me, but man, like I said, it burns all the way from the top of your mouth, then it hits you like kind of halfway through your mouth, and then on the other side of your mouth, it burns. It's the gift that kept on giving yesterday for sure, and this morning. But maybe I'll do live, and if I can raise enough money, I will eat the chocolate live. The other one, I will do it again live, I guess. But somebody asked a question. Any tips on the Victory Lane butter bath? Yes, Cruz. Was it Cruz? Yes. Um, I love that stuff. I use it with pineapple juice, I found that to work the best. Just use the mixing ratio that are on the bag. I don't remember the mix ratios off the top of my head. I got a few bags back there, but use pineapple juice, bro. That's my personal favorite. You can use orange juice or apple juice, but pineapple juice to me was the best thing that you can use for that Victory Lane butter bath. That stuff is delicious, man. It beats having to get the butter and the honey and the brown sugar and stuff. And it also has the butter bath has some spices. It does have some like chili flake in there as well. 3 closed down. Oh, nice. 3 roads. You know what's funny is that you guys get used to driving in the snow. I mean, we get 1 inch of snow here in El Paso and it shuts down our city. It's crazy. Yeah, Eric, I'm gonna have to try that, man. That sounds good, bro. What do you use, like chicken breast? Yeah, I guess if you're making fajitas, you almost have to use chicken breast, right? Just butterfly them or whatever. But Kent, I did challenge 3 guys to do the same Choco challenge, and I hope they pick you, buddy. I I hope that somebody picks you so you can feel my pain, if you know what I'm saying. No travel advised. You debone chicken thighs. You know, I got a bunch of chicken thighs too. And thighs are easy to debone. It's just one bone in there. Just flip it over, slice the edges, and run it through the bottom of the bone, and it's that easy. It's a pain having to get the sugar, butter, etc. Yeah, and it's expensive, Cruz. If you want to use good ingredients, that stuff is expensive, man, and especially the honey. Have you guys bought honey lately? Man, yeah. Oh, I like chicken thighs. I think thighs would work. Thighs and maybe mix it up. Thighs and breast. The best rub out in the market. Really can't. What do you own your own beehives or something? Your own bee? What do they call them? Bee boxes or whatever? Or hives? Yeah. The best rub in the market, guys. There's a lot of them. You know what my personal favorite is? It's Victory Lane, and not just because they help support my channel, not monetarily, but they do give me whatever rubs I want for free and sauces. It's because guys, I would not be cooking with it if I didn't like it. I would say, nah, this isn't gonna work. I would move on to something else. That stuff is good stuff, man. I'll tell you my favorite rub from Victory Lane is the garlic jalapeno seasonal because I use that on everything. If I had to rank Victory Lane's rubs, my favorites are the garlic jalapeno seasonal, number 1. Number 2 would be the beef rub. Number 3 would be the pecan rub. Those are my top 3. But then they have a honey chipotle that's awesome. They have a cherry rub that's good on ribs. Um, oh God, they have a rib rubs. They have all-purpose seasoning. They have an all-purpose seasoning, and then they have a just a standard rib rub. Um, they have a sassy apple that's really good, like on pork if you're making some pork chops. They have a sweet peach that's really good that I've used on salmon before. They're all good. All the Victory Lane. I'll tell you the one that I don't use a whole lot of is a seasonal. Um, the seasonal is one that I don't use a whole lot, but because I use the garlic jalapeno seasonal. That's the only reason I don't use their seasonal In fact, I think I used it one time. It's good. It's a SPG, but the garlic jalapeno seasonal I use the most. I use the garlic jalapeno and the beef rub and the pecan rub the most, the absolute most. I can't keep that on my shelves, especially if I'm cooking large amounts of foods. So thyroid, there you go. Those are my best ones. Are they the best in the market? I think so. There's other ones out there. I think I gave you the name of one. My go-to for briskets. On a lot of my briskets, I'll use the garlic jalapeno seasonal from Victory Lane, and then I'll give a second coating of peppered cow. Those of you guys, those 9 of you guys that are in here, you guys know that that's my secret for a good brisket. I use the garlic jalapeno seasonal. I use the beef rub from Victory Lane, and then top that with peppered cow. Oh my lord! Now there's 10 of you guys that know my secret on how to build the best bark, absolute best bark on brisket. Dogfather, how are you? But those 3 rubs that I just gave you, that is how you build the best bark on a brisket ever. Period. There's other rubs that'll do the same, but those for me will give you that, you guys, that nice dark bark on your brisket. If you saw my hot dog video where I put a slice of brisket in it and it's nice and dark, that bark, that's the 3 rubs that I just mentioned. So hope you guys are taking notes. Not much, brother. How are you, man? I saw you were doing pork belly this morning, or was that yesterday? Oh, nice. That'll be fun. So, Alton, are you in the Austin area? Is that where you're at? Hobo, you just here for a hot minute? You gotta go put your point in some stock. Very nice. Well, welcome. Yes, sir. Austin, Texas. Nice. I will be up there pretty soon. I'm gonna do a grand tour of Texas, man, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. I told my wife that I wanted to spend my entire vacation just visiting some of the top barbecue spots in Texas, and she threatened me with a divorce. So guess what I'm doing? I'm looking for a new wife now. I'm joking. I'm joking because I think my wife is watching. So she kind of worked with me, and we're going to spend part of our vacation hitting up some of the top barbecue spots in Texas. Yeah, man, I'll get my list together and I'll let you know which ones I'm going to hit. Yeah, Thyroid, you got a good laugh with that one, man. Yeah, I'm looking for a new wife. You know what's funny is sometimes I'll take my daughter out to lunch or whatever, or to breakfast or dinner, and the waitress are, you know, I'll ask the waitress, hey, we're looking for a new mom. You know, if you know where we can find a new mom, just let us know. And they're like, oh, you, you know, and I was like, no, I'm joking. You know, they start writing their number on the card, and I say, I'm just joking. I'm happily married. Nice. I would love to hang out with you guys, man. That would be awesome. So I know for sure that I'm going to stop by 2 places, or 3 places for sure that I want to go to. My first stop is going to be here in El Paso. There is a really good place here in El Paso called Desert Oak Barbecue. Um, he does some damn good barbecue. So I'm gonna go to his place first, you know, support my local guy, and then I'm gonna go to Lubbock, and there's a barbecue spot in Lubbock that I'm gonna hit, and then his Lubbock isn't too far for me. Well, I see too far, but it's probably a 4, 4.5 hour drive for me to Lubbock. And then I definitely want to hit, is it Valentine's barbecue or Valentina's barbecue? That's way out there. Those are 3 spots that I definitely want to hit. Franklin's, I don't want to wait in line all day, but if we can get in there, I'd love to hit up Franklin's too. What is that? Luling? All right, guys, I'm gonna just be on here for a couple more minutes. Really? Well, then, I follow them on Instagram, and everything that I see that they do is freaking amazing. Nice. Guess what this is, guys? This is the other chocolate from that Choco Challenge. And I'm going to do it just for you guys. Diamond, it's too late. Mmm. Mmm. I've heard that a lot. No, Jacqueline, I'm joking. It's not that. One thing I just told you guys I wouldn't eat that chocolate, but it's funny that chocolate resembled these Ghirardelli chocolates. Well, that's what I just had. I didn't have that chocolate, but the other chocolate, you can tell it's got like pepper flakes, the Black Reaper flakes that are embedded into the chocolate. This is just a Ghirardelli chocolate. Luling, Texas. Huh. Yeah, Byron, thank God is right. Like I mentioned earlier, my body can't handle that stuff. Again, 2 days in a row like that anyway. Oh, I'm gonna check that place out, Cruz. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I think my daughter wants to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and in Lockhart, Texas. Yeah, that's like Lockhart, Texas has some good barbecue joints for sure. But I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. The smoke room at a city market in Luling, Texas. Oh, nice. The smoke room. I want to look that one. Look at that one. But I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday with your families, eating good barbecue or whatever it is that you're going to eat today. The city market, very nice. But look out for my fajita video that I will upload later tonight. And hope you guys like that. And again, you guys have an awesome Sunday. Until next time, we will see you guys.